Hey everyone, welcome and thank you so much for being here with me today on this Sacred Sunday reading. Sundays are a time where I do sacred Sunday readings, and I feel led to do readings or talk about whatever Spirit wants to talk about in regards to the depths of our soul, in regards to things that are sacred in our lives, okay? And so if you're new here, please know that you're welcome and you are loved. And this channel is safe. It was created for you, and it was created to build ourselves up spiritually, physically, emotionally, mentally. It was meant to connect us, our energy, with each other and with the spiritual energy that comes in from our guides to guide us, to heal us, to trigger whatever needs to be triggered so we can heal, grow, grow in wisdom, grow in spiritual knowledge, and just grow in general. And so this morning, it feels very much like something is kind of reaching into our soul to bring out something regarding our life purpose. And that's why I was drawn to the life purpose cards. But I'm probably going to talk a little bit first, and then we'll go into that. But it feels very much like a line is crossed. And I don't mean the crucifix. Well, it means a lot of things. The cross that I'm seeing is help, it's aid, it's a line in the sand, it's stepping over the threshold. It is an energy that is meant to sort of saturate our beings, our soul, that leads us in a direction that is meant for us. And when I say life purpose, I don't mean this is the only thing. Your whole life is about this thing. Life purpose can be during different chapters of our lives, maybe focusing more on something in this chapter of your life that you're entering into. But it feels very much like someone is crossing that line that was drawn in the sand, and they're saying enough. I can't remain where I am. I have to move on. My soul is telling me it's time to move on. And it feels very much like there might have been a resistance to some calling. I'm seeing the color yellow for some reason. Maybe that'll come through more later. But it does feel very like, I feel like yellow is a cheerful color, like the sun. Like the sun we see as yellow, right? Sometimes. And it feels like the sun is shining down on this line in the sand that you've drawn. And it feels like you're going to cross that line. And you're going to go somewhere within your soul, within your life purpose journey, that you didn't feel ready before, or you felt like you wanted to draw a line in the sand and say, no, I don't want this. If I have free will, I don't want to do this. And so whatever that thing is, it feels like your resistance is fading, and you're ready to explore whatever this is, okay? We'll get into that, because I feel like some of you really need to hear this confirmation for yourselves. I do see and feel something in regards to health, nutrition. It could be the medical industry. It does feel like maybe you're being called to be a nurse or a nurse practitioner. It feels very much like you have that healing energy within yourself, that gift of healing, but you haven't allowed yourself to go into it yet. And I just want to say that's not for everyone. This is an example, and also something I'm feeling for somebody out there who is going into some sort of medical field, or swore they never would, but now they're going to, okay? It feels very much like it feels very personal, like it's personal to you. And guys, this is a reminder that there will probably be several scenarios here for whoever this applies to, as these messages are always collective, okay? Sometimes they feel personal, and I love when that happens, because it is so direct and so confirming and so reassuring to whoever is listening. It does feel like there are angels surrounding you. That's why I chose this card as well, or it chose us, Healing with the Angels. There is a life purpose that some of you don't realize or didn't realize that is sort of waiting for you. And it feels like some of you were not ready because there was some sort of something that happened. I feel like, especially being a healer, something happened in your life that caused you to sort of shy away from doing anything healing. It could be something that happened in your past. It was traumatic, or you lost somebody due to a medical condition, and it has taken a while to even approach any idea of healing, because it's painful for you. And I just wanted to just divert my attention just for a moment, and I want to show you something real quick. If he doesn't run away. Do you see the bunny? He's always around. He is always here. And for me, it's almost confirming that it is some sort of symbolization of fertility or something like that, meaning growth, abundance. And this rabbit is not afraid. He's the one that came to my door and looked in the window at me. And I looked at him, and it was a moment. But anyways, that's my my little friend that comes around all the time. And so I feel like even that bunny is a symbol of some sort of growth and departure from something that wasn't meant to be long-term in your life, and you're approaching something more healing and spiritual. And it feels very good. It feels like confirmation of some sort of almost miraculous thing coming to your life, okay? I do want to do some cards, but it feels very much like your angels are surrounding you, and they are protecting you, and they are comforting you, and they are reassuring you. But ultimately, the key to opening that door to your life purpose is you, okay? I'm just gonna see what the cards have to say. I see white, and I feel like that's purity. There's purification of something, which leads you to your life purpose. Let's ask the angels. Let's ask our... So let's find out. I'm sorry I had to stop the video for a sec. I'm not sure what happened there, but it shut off. So I'm going to ask the angels, ask our guides about some examples or some scenarios where your life purpose is calling for you. The first one that popped out is study. Okay, there's something needed here. research, education, to gain some clarity about your life purpose. And I do feel that some of you, as I said before, I'm really feeling something in the medical, physical healing industry. For some of you, it could be massage therapy, it could be Reiki, it could be that you need to become a nurse or somebody who is sharing your energy with people to help heal them. And in the medical profession is what I feel. And I feel like some of you swore that you would never go into the medical industry because maybe one of your, someone close to you passed away at the hands of someone in a medical industry, or maybe there was a wrong dosage of something. It feels very much like that. But guess what? It feels like you're being called to share your healing energy with other people. Okay? Almost feel like for some of you it could be in a hospice setting. For some of you it could be working with older people. It does feel very much like you are helping people in the last phases of their life. For some of you, okay? This isn't for everyone. And Spirit says you are supported as you devote yourself to your divine life purpose. Infinite abundance comes in. And for you, you might find that funding for this vocation or funding for this career is easier than you thought. And that is a sign that the universe is helping you, that your soul is saying, yes, yes, you are on the right path here. You are on the right path, and that is why you are being guided in this direction. And so the next card that pops out of school, the answer you're seeking involves going to school. So yes, there is some training here for something. And I think in the past you might have felt like, oh, I don't want to go through training. It takes a while and whatever. But now it's more like you're anxious. You want to learn, you want to grow, you want to learn all you can about this career because it is meant for your soul. That is part of your growth, your soul's growth, okay? You are meant to be in some sort of healing career. Is there anything else, guys? Some of you may be wanting to be in a maternity ward, caring for newborn babies as they are brought into this world. You may want to be a doctor that delivers these babies, or a nurse that is there to assist. But it's very, very strong feeling of very important that your energy is there to share with that newborn baby. And it could even be that you are seeking to be a veterinarian to help animals with their young. There's something about babies. So in this scenario, whoever this applies to, it is, oh my goodness. I look at the bottom of the deck. Look at the bottom of the deck. Children. Your life involves children, teaching and healing children. So some of you could be seeking out career in anything involving children. It could be that you would be a pediatrician. I don't know why this is all pointing. I'm just going to go with it. Everything is pointing to the medical industry. For some of you, you very well could be a teacher for young children. And it feels like your soul is calling out to that career for you, okay? Bear in mind that these messages, all of these scenarios apply to someone. Maybe they don't apply to you, they apply to someone else, but they're here for you, okay? Support is here for you. Your life purpose fully supports you in this. That's why you feel so drawn. That's why your soul's reaching out. You've been seeking out something different. It feels like all of you, no matter what scenario comes out, you have been seeking out something new, something different, something outside of your outside of the box, so to speak. And it feels like that is here. It's pulling you, it's calling you, it is leading you towards this successful career, okay? Because this career is directly tied to your soul, your life purpose. What else do we have, guides? Anything else? Okay, there's a couple things here. Yeah, I'm gonna see if there's anything else. Yeah, so a couple things popped out. Okay, there's two things. They popped out together. Artist and let go. So let's go with let go first. So this really strikes me. It really hits me. I feel like your soul is telling you to let go and walk away from a situation in order to resolve it. See, what I feel here is you have to step back emotionally from something in order to resolve it. When I said out of the box earlier, this is thinking outside of the box. This is crossing that line in the sand of one-way thinking. Okay, and I do mean thinking, because I feel like you're being asked to emotionally step aside from something and to let go of it, to let go of the one-way thinking so that it can be resolved, okay? And this can be with anything in your life. It could be a relationship. It could be something puzzling you at work. It could be you're thinking too much in one direction on something and you're not letting yourself opening up to the limitless possibilities of resolving something, okay? And so then artist pops in. So it feels like you want to embark on something creative in your life. Oh my God, does this hit me? But it feels like you're trying to be or compete or to be like everyone else, okay? In some sort of artistic, creative way, you're trying to be like someone in particular. Oh, that's my idol. I want to be like that. I want to paint like that. I want to be like that. But what you're being called to do is to create your own individuality, or to express your own individuality in some way, shape, or form. For those of you out there who are creative in the way of art or painting or drawing or sketching or creating beautiful ceramic pieces of art or something in that regard, using your hands. But Spirit is saying it's not just about that. What are you feeling inside when you create this? Are you looking at other people and saying, they're so good, I could never be that good. I want to be that good. I want to try. And I've noticed for myself, when I try harder to do something that someone else has done or something similar, I'm disappointed, because you know why? It's not coming from my own uniqueness. I'm looking at it in a different way, not in the way that I should be looking at it. And so therefore it doesn't come out the way I want it to, because it wasn't mine. It wasn't my own individual energy coming forward. I notice the difference, because guys, when I paint, when I'm in the energy of love and I'm in the energy of healing, it comes out beautiful. And when I strive to paint to be like someone else, it doesn't. And I'm telling you, whatever it is that you are trying to create for yourself, I feel like some of you are trying to create some things that you want to promote for like a entrepreneurial experience, but it has to be your own. It has to be your own individual experience. It can't be based on somebody else's path. It has to be yours, okay? So that's what I feel like. Some of you may be sculptors, you may be, but I feel like a lot of it is working with your hands, and your creative expression comes through your soul. That's what makes you successful. That's what I feel like with this artist thing. Some of you want to be famous, I feel. You have to really search. You have to allow your soul to talk to you and tell you the truth. Yes or no? Do you really, or are you patterning your life and envisioning your life based on someone else? You know? Are you looking at people and saying to yourself, that's what I want to be her. I wish I had that life. I want to be her. Guys, it won't be successful unless you allow yourself to create your own uniqueness and be who you are, okay? It's interesting because in the world of celebrities, Hollywood, acting, movies, this and that, they are people who are good at portraying a character, but it's not who they really are in life, okay? And I'm not saying, I'm kind of saying it's great to appreciate someone for their talents, but in life we have to be who we really are. And at the end of the day, they're done with their job, they go back to who they are. Their character is their character, and then they're back home to their real life. See, it's sort of a interesting way of life. And believe me, I have my favorites. I love my celebrities. I love actors. I love movies and all those kinds of things. So I appreciate their skill. But I was using that as an example because we can't, our path is our path. Your uniqueness is your own uniqueness. And so it's important to create your own expression, your own energy, to put it out there, to be who you are. Okay, I'm kind of hearing wrap it up. So let me just see what else is out there for you guys. Okay, travel. Some of you will be traveling. It almost feels like some of you might be how do I say this? A coordinator of travel. You could be, have something to do with ships, cruises, things like that. It feels like somebody is interested in that kind of lifestyle, traveling, and you love the water, you love ships, you love the ocean, you love to travel, you love everything about meeting people. So some of you could be interested in either working for a cruise line or having your own tourism company, and you could be touring islands. I don't know. All I know is for some of you, it feels like you're drawn to that lifestyle, to be around people, and you have that personality and that energy to do that. But it feels like you may have been discouraged by somebody in your family that, is like, are you sure you want to do that? It could be dangerous, da, da, da. It feels like somebody has been kind of downplaying it for you because they don't want you to leave. But it's, God bless them, because they love you. But it is your, I feel like it's something you feel like you should be doing. And so it goes back to the beginning, where study, research, figure out how to do this, okay? Because it is something that you really desire. The next card that pops out is spiritual teacher. All right? I feel like some of you want to be a motivational speaker, or you want to do gallery readings where you pick up on people's energy in an audience setting. But it feels like some of you are wanting to be in the spiritual, I'm going to say industry. You want to have a spiritual career. You want to travel and motivate people and inspire people. You want to share experiences and spiritual energy, and you want to be, Spirit says that's all part of being a healer, to guide people, to inspire people. People will come to hear you speak, to feel your energy. And it's not, this is more about, yes, it is, you can make some decent money doing that, but this is more about the being lucrative spiritually and being a blessing to people genuinely, right? This is about you sharing your energy and sharing spirit through you to others in a face-to-face setting. That feels very strong, that energy. Yeah, I'm feeling kind of Wayne Dyer energy here. If you know Wayne Dyer, if you know who he is or was, very spiritual, inspiring person, very genuine and loving, and so much energetic power there to bring out that spiritual goodness in all of us. Okay. Yeah. So if you're feeling that call to be a spiritual leader, teacher, a guide, maybe someone on YouTube, but I feel more like it's in person with people. And so if that's what you're seeking, open yourself up to it and watch the blessings come in. Watch the support come in for you, because that's your soul telling you this is what you need to do. I'm going to do a few more and then we're going to wrap it up. The next one that pops out is yoga. It feels like your soul is telling you need to do yoga. Okay, you need to get into some sort of yoga class. It's good for your chakras. It's good for your body, mind, spirit. But also some of you may be wanting to open up your own yoga studio, okay? Your own business, and you've been into yoga for years. But it feels like you're ready. It feels like you're ready to look into spaces to rent for your studio, or maybe you have a structure in your own in your area where you can decorate it, fix it up to have student or people come in to practice yoga with you. Okay, it feels very, very beneficial to body, mind, spirit, and you want to share that because something changed in your life when you started practicing yoga. So that's something that you're being called to do. One more, guides. I'm hearing two more. Okay. What are they? Please and thank you. All right. Couple suggestions here from Spirit. Anything else? Yes, there's a few here, okay? And they kind of all go, well, a couple of them go together. So everything in your life has brought you to this point of being strong and courageous. And it's interesting because Spirit is pointing you in a direction where you have no doubt where you should be. Your strength has brought you to this place to trust, right? Trust your feelings and dreams to guide your career path. If you see how this picture here is of someone on a horse. They have their shield with them. They have, it's like a Pegasus. The horse kind of has wings here. You're being guided, and guess what? You're guiding your soul. You're hearing your soul tell you it's time to move forward in a career. It almost feels like it goes with the being a spiritual teacher, because your strength has brought you to a place where you can share your experiences with people. It could mean that you could be a counselor, you could be someone who shares their experiences, you could be a therapist, okay? But to trust that your feelings and dreams are guiding you to your career. And the last one that I'm going to show you is writing. That goes with creativity. You heal, inspire, teach, and entertain with the words you write. Some of you are writing something beautiful. Beautiful poetry, stories, even experiences. I think that might even go with the Courageous card, to write about your own experiences, to write how you overcame them, to write about something deep within your soul that you know will help people, okay? And then this flowers card popped out. Working with flowers opens your heart and it brings blessings to others through your life purpose, okay? There is something about flowers, and if you ever notice, in most of my readings, I have flowers around me. And you should see my office, my desk at work. I have flowers all around me. People like to come to my cubicle because I have the bright flowers in my windowsill and in different places. I need flowers around me, and it feels like this is a healing. You're very good with growing and creating arrangements. You may even have flower gardens where people can walk through and feel encouraged and feel good. You may even be have your own flower shop and maybe donate some of them to sick people in the hospital, or something of encouragement to people. Everything here, guys, is all about healing your life purpose and healing others in some way, shape, or form. And so this, I know this has gone on, but I'm just gonna do the healing with the angels oracle cards. Just gonna see what pops out, and then we're gonna wrap it up. Whatever you do, know you're protected. You know you're protected when you follow your soul journey. Freedom. Your soul, you're freeing yourself to do your life purpose. And it feels light. It feels playful. It feels like your soul is being set free to do something that you've been resisting for a while, okay? Anything else, guys, before we wrap it up? Oh, okay, thank you. Yep. You're surrendering and you're releasing yourself from holding back, from resisting your life purpose, your calling. Guys, this has been a beautiful message and very, very enlightening. I hope you have enjoyed this Sacred Sunday message, and whatever applies to you, let me know. And I'd love to hear from you in the comments. I love it. It's I try to interact as much as I can, and it is just encouraging to me, and it's so helpful to know that something in this message has helped you. So feel free to give me a thumbs up or a comment. I would love to hear from you. Enjoy your day and days ahead. Until next time, love and light to all of you. Namaste.